playing video games, you pieces of crap. Get a job, 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 you suck. Get a job, 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 get a job.
Dennis, can you get a job?
Get a job, 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 you suck. Get a job, get a job, get a job, get a job, you suck, you suck, you suck, suck, suck. Get a job, get a job, get a job, get a job.
questioning me in everything I do. God. This actually paused. Okay. Wow, look at that. Already abusing his power. Been here for 3 seconds, officially mod him, and he's already out here. Dear God. Sticks is about to lose his mod privileges 4 seconds into having them. Dear God. I'm inclined to agree with Kenny here. These are hate crimes. What is going on? Good Lord. I've given him too much power. Oh, man. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome back to another stream. See? Oh, my God. Kaz, I forgot to tell you. I was listening to... There we go. I think that's all the way up now. I was listening to my, what is it called now? Discover Weekly. And, it, for dinner. There you go. He's timing himself out for dinner. I approve. My goodness. But, Kaiserion came on by, Ghost, and I was like, oh snaps, now it's on like 3 of my playlists, which is exciting. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna jump back into Planet Coaster because I haven't played that in a while and I miss it. So I figure I'd update. Where did I sit my... There it is. I was like, where did I sit my controller? I have not listened to Skeleton. I was not there for I was working, which was disappointing. So I need to go watch it or listen to it at some point. I've been completely MIA. Just so you know, the lag is not on your end. It is very much on my end. There we go. Okay, so... Did my ride from... Oh no, my ride from hell's still there. Okay, so to give everyone back up to date, the path here spells shark. It's got a little pool in it. There's the H, the AR, and the K. We've got our stupid little log flume that is designed to just get people in line over here wet. We then also over here have the teacups that people aren't riding for some reason. That's also a hate crime. And then over here, people don't want to walk over here, which is crazy because that's not a far walk at all. So yeah, that's on them. But I also had to kind of go against my morals, and I had to make a couple paths that do connect this way. So I'm gonna make another one real fast, just so that way people can actually like get to where they want to go. Just because they keep complaining about stuff, and that is just rude, and I don't feel like dealing with it. Oh yeah, but I was about to go live, and then all of a sudden there's a knock on our door, and I'm like, great, what's going on? Love it here. And they're like, oh, we just need to do a quick inspection, make sure everything's good. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for protecting and serving. Like, what in the world do they mean? But, you know, it works out. And they're done now. So, here we are. Live again. Doing our thing. I'm in a prison of ghosts. Honestly, that sounds about right. You know. Okay, what if we just do that, and then people can come over here, and then they can get over this ride a little bit easier, maybe? Question mark. I doubt it, but it's fine. Whatever. They all seem to be upset about these trash cans. What do you mean it's overcapacity? It's not overcapacity at all. It is overcapacity. I love that, like, every time I've ever put a pool anywhere, no one has ever wanted to use it. And then I put a giant submarine in one, Everyone wants to use it. Save me. So then we got the go-karts over here. We got this weird ride that I just kind of made. Slapped together, called it a day. I was realizing this is not connected, so no one can get on it from this side. They can only get on it from this side, which I don't think anyone rides. The fact that people ride this is nuts. Wow. Anywho, so now to go on to one of my personal favorite. This is my baby. I didn't really even name it anything. It's just stupid. And we're gonna follow this lad as he embarks on his journey. Well, we're gonna be in his face. Can look over, see the go-karts going, so you can think about doing those later. Can see some sharks. That's exciting. You know. You know what, Kaz? You got full room to complain. I give you the green light. Complain about him. Let's go. Get it out. We ain't harboring these feelings. This is a safe space unless you're this person. Then you're about to get absolutely torn to shreds. Grab the quote that upset me. Least fond of. Wow. Like I said, this is a yap. Not a yap free zone. We yap constantly. Green light yap zone. Okay, so Bro's finally made it to the front. He's now sprinting. He chose to be first in line. And now he must wait to see if anyone else even comes. He's out here losing it. Don't you worry, kid. Look at this guy just so happy to do his job. Oh, another person. Oh, this is where these two are going to fall in love. He's got a chain on. Let's see, will she like his chain? If only he wore a turtleneck. Oh, see? Look at that. Match made in heaven. Oh, we're starting. Okay, so this is stupid. First of all, you hit a tree. You just instantly hit a tree. Then, you come over this way, and you go, whoa, are we going to make it? Scary. Yes, you are. You are going to make it. But then you get over here, and you're like, am I really going to make this one? Oh, we're going to get stuck. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, we made it. Yay. So then you kind of come around, you know, you're getting just like a little bit whipped around. You're like, this is kind of fun, I guess, you know. Here we are, and then I put you through another tree, a little loop-de-doo, and then all of a sudden you just go through the pits of hell. And then you go down and through here, and you go back up, which seems a little spooky, but it's actually not all that spooky. And then you just get your head taken off by the sidewalk, and then you get here, and then it gives you a little push, and then you just kind of come all the way to the finish. Pits of hell. In the live stream chat, somebody went, this era, referring to Copia, was far too long. Wish they killed off 4 instead of promoting. During the Rats music video, like, why would you say that? I get not liking something, but dude, also, what did they expect Tobias to do? Not promote? I think he still needs to make money. Honestly, like, and the thing is, I'm kind of glad they went more, like, this is going to sound a bit weird. I'm glad they went a little bit more mainstream, because when I saw them in 2013 as Ghost BC, like, for me, that was, like, getting into, like, metal music, like, watching Avenged Sevenfold, Breaking Benjamin was my type, like, stuff like that. Ghost wasn't my cup of tea at the time. Like, and it's not to say they weren't a good band. It's just, as someone that's not really entrenched in the music, it doesn't really do it for me, you know? So, for me, I was like, okay, like, this is fine, I guess. But, ooh, Frontier Workshop, exciting stuff. But, like, it wasn't anything that was, like, to write home about for me. Well, then, of course, we get to, like, when Rats is coming out, when, everything else. Didn't I download something? You know what? I can make this very shark themed. By the eye of Akimoto. I kind of want to play. I might play, what coasters do I already have? Dear God, my neighbor. Alright, so I already have Ascent. Why does nobody want to get on this? Is the price too much? Oh, yeah. Bargain. There we go. That's nuts. People were like complaining. Crazy. Anyway, is the price of this too high? I'm making everything bargain now. Just, it'll somehow make me more money, I think. $31 is a bargain. Are you joking? $31? Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, exactly. No, I think you nailed it on like the emphasizing the branding and everything. Um yeah, it's definitely very much like going more into bruh, I just put it how do they think it's too expensive when it's I just made it bargain. Anyway, I'm gonna pretend that you didn't tell me that. This is free. I'm as free as... Dude, these prices make no sense to me. Why does nobody want to get into my ride? What are people saying about this? Anybody complaining about it? I'm as free as a bird. What else? Oh yeah, I need to make the Hell Coaster bargain as well. I'm very confused. I did make that one free. That's hilarious. Bargain is $13. Okay, see, people are getting in line with bargain now. See? Okay, there we go. We got there. Why can't you be symmetrical? Screams. It's like that meme. Why can't you be normal? Alright, let's see. I'm going to look at something real quick. No. There we are. This is what I want to look at. Hell yeah. It's funny, it recommends I stream marbles on stream, which is a vibe. I will very much give you that. I find it hilarious I raise the price and more people are getting in line. I don't understand this game. This is too cheap. I'm not getting on it. Are you kidding me? How do you think I am? Okay. We're gonna do an Ultimate Speedway. Because why not? You know? And then I'll put little Pookie over here. We're gonna put Pookie over here, because, you know, just go with it. We're gonna have it in the middle of another roller coaster, because the game lets us do this for some reason. And I don't know why. Just, why do anything when you can absolutely just put it in the middle, you know? This is so stupid. Let's connect it straight to that, and then this here. You need to make it very small, so that way it can just do a little ploop, and then little paloop, and then a little paloop. Which, the fact that people can't just walk across like this, stupid, but it works. I did it symmetrical, let's go! Oh yeah, let me set the price to bargain. Cool. Now, the other problem I'm running into is that no one's coming over this way, so I'm going to put a bathroom over here just so that way people have a great reason to come this way. You know? If you can't pee, you can't be content. Am I right? Mm-hmm. And then I don't need an entrance. Will you blame me? Oh wow, was it really messy? That's crazy. Rockville wasn't too bad. We can have a restaurant now? Bro, let's go. This is what I'm talking about. This is why people buy this game. Kobea's main character was so much closer to his personal feelings. Why not? Yeah, no, like that's the whole thing that people don't understand is like very much all this is 100% like the band. It's for the band. Like, yeah, they do it for the fans, but like if I suddenly stopped liking sharks, which will not happen, I'm not gonna keep doing this. You know, like it's too much at that point. Now, I'm nowhere close to that, so don't worry. Deep dives will continue to stay. But it's very much one of those things that's like, I started this because I enjoy it. And I'd like to keep doing it. But just this whole idea of like, oh, well, I need them to do this and that and make this exciting for me, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about that. And then someone immediately had like their purse stolen like day one. Second they walked in the door. Oh, that's just nuts. Okay, I know that I downloaded a thing. This would in fact be a huge pool. Just put it underneath the ride again. We'll put it over here so that random people can find it. Have a pool, everybody. See if they meander their little way over this way. I will say I'm surprised that like in selecting bargain the prices have gone up and so have the ride lines. Like, that's nuts. This went from being, like, $1 to now being, like, 15 or, like, 31. And so many people are in line. I don't get it. Yeah, Kaz, we really couldn't tell at all that you really like Ghost. Yeah, no, that 100%, like, that's, I think, the best example, like, with Avenged Sevenfold right now. Like, I am not the biggest fan of their current stuff. It's not to say it's bad, it's just, it's not what I fell in love with the band, but they're not stopping doing it currently. So they're going to keep doing what they're going to keep doing, and there's not much I can do about that. I'm just going to either keep being a fan or I'm not, and we'll figure that out. But that's very much what a lot of people don't realize is, like, at the end of the day, the band's going to do what the band's going to do. And you can do everything you want. Well, yeah, of course we're going to do an Aqua Collider. Are you kidding me? You think I'm not going to do this? Aquatic themed ride? Boom. Tested, baby. Can I make it? I want to make it blue. Yeah. Make it blue, and we're going to go here. That's not blue. I've been lied to instantly. Are you kidding me? Yeah. That's what I want. Gosh. Oh no, don't get rid of Collider. We need to keep that. Start throwing a whole fit. Okay. We're okay. We're okay again. Everything's fine. Or is it? So we're gonna go this way. Yep, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Like, your local artist I like. What is it? How the hell do you say that? I can't even pronounce that. Trendine. Yeah, honestly. Okay, yeah, thank you. We're gonna see how long this takes. I mean, that's like, this is gonna sound incredibly controversial. But initially, I did not like a lot of Rise Against earlier music. Great band. I do like a lot of it now, but at first, I did not like a lot of their music. And they grew on me as I listened to them more. But at first, I was not the biggest fan. And of course, now I love their stuff. Like, so, that's how it goes. Oh. Yellow okra. Yay, oh, interesting. Yay, okra. Okay. I got you. It's like, I think the closest I'll get for right now. Help, I'm trying. Hold on. Let's go to Google. Yellow okra? Is that not it? Okay. How to pronounce Yeloker. Yeloker. Okay. Yeloker. Is that it? We got there. Google saves the day. Alright, and then make sure that we do... Oh my god. Its price is 30 off rip. Bargain is still 30. That's nuts. Are y'all going to get in line for this? I doubt it. See, it felt weird when, like, my mom was like, oh, who are you seeing? And I'm like, this satanic band. What in the world? Where are they running to? Y'all good? Jesus, you ran to nowhere. Oh, unless they're coming over here, which is very possible. It is. I'm also going to see if I can't connect these here to just make a bunch of people walk up this way, which would be kind of funny to me. It's like at least let them like avoid a little bit. They are. Yeah, they're going to get the vinyls. Come on. Oh, I don't care about that guy. Man, nobody wants food. Or to ride my rides. I don't want y'all to ride them either. Okay, we got some takers on this one. And we got some people in a pool. That's kind of cool. I'm just honestly amazed people are riding stuff when, like, the prices make no sense. This line was empty until I increased it a lot. People casually just getting murdered. Yeah, fun fact, swimming pool 1 is always going to be over capacity. It's just how it goes. Alright, I feel like I need to throw a whole bunch of other stuff at this. Is there music on this? There should be music on this. There is, good. I was gonna say, there's not music on this. Oh, dear God. My neighbor is making sure they're doing their best Bigfoot impression upstairs by stomping. More of a folk style than metal, so very different to all this. But still making music, very good music. Oh, yeah. Well, that's like, I really like, there's this band that currently goes to my college, my alma mater, apparently. They're called Housing.co. Very, like, folkish, which is really cool. And they're doing very well right now. I think they have like a couple thousand monthly listeners, which is cool. I Spotify where? Wee. I'm so surprised no one's going to this restaurant. Look, there's a shark on the TV, guys. Come on. Get in here. What do your elf eyes see? Oh, do we have takers? Oh. What'd you do? What did you do? You scared them. You no-name having... I don't like that he looked at me like that. I feel like I need to throw something in the middle here too. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. So we could definitely squish it. No, I don't. I think it'll be out of bounds. Yeah, I thought so. Unfortunate. Hello. Put it over here. People really have to work to get to this one. But while it's testing... I don't want blueprints. There we go. I need more sharks. Come on, baby. Oh, it's just like a search feature. Why am I British? I don't know. I was I became British because I was thinking of the Smiling Friends, and they have Mr. Frog, and his thing is hello. Hello. Then he says whatever he needs to say, and then goes and murders people. Smiling Friends is so unhinged. I love it. Shark. There we go. I want to give them appreciation at the time they're there. Nameless School's purpose. Oh, hello. Put the same thing around the... His mouth moves? That's awesome. That's jawsome, am I right? Anyway. Yeah, this will work. They can walk through trees, you know? I need more sharks. Hello. Just awesome, baby. All right, let's see what other stuff can we put that'll make people go wow. You know? How's it supposed to work? Like, what is this? It's a coaster station. Okay, not using that. Oh, that's a park entrance. I don't need that. Where in the world? Where am I? There I am. Well, this is fun. And it's a sploosh. Double fun. One thing I've learned is no matter what you do, people will be upset. So it just doesn't it doesn't matter half the time. Like, you can try everything and people will be like, well, I don't understand why they didn't. Okay, great. See, people will love this for God knows why. It's just tall and spins. Love it. It's gonna be like in the back of the park, and they're gonna be like, "Are they advertising to me about the park?" Sploosh. Isn't that a thing from Holes too? Maybe. This hater is zero, because there's nothing going on in his stupid little head. What, sploosh? Is that a thing from Holes? I was gonna say, people don't get on my dang roller coasters. Oh my gosh, let the poor people off. Oh snap, I totally forgot about that. When they're looking for Kissing Kate Barlow. Mr. Yellmance. Make it $1. Alright. Is this hitting the ride? It definitely... Oh, it's just barely missing. Nope, that one hits it. So a couple of them hit it. It's fine. Gotta watch out for the yellow spotted lizards. Which, it's funny, there's yellow... there's bearded dragons with spots on them. What a movie. Oh my goodness. If only, if only. God, now I'm just going back. I think one of my favorite things is that Madame Zeroni is played by the voice actor who voices Yzma in Emperor's New Groove. She's just phenomenal. Okay, is this... This is a Planet Coaster restaurant. Oh my god. I love it. I don't think anyone's used that restaurant over there. So we're going to put an aquatic restaurant, like, right here. It fits perfectly. Now, if y'all don't get in there and get your little snick snacks on, I'm going to start screaming. Come one, come all. Or not at all. What in the world happened to y'all? What are you doing? That rhymed so much. See, people harass content creators because of something they want to be true. Because when a ghost, apparently people found the new ghouls' identities in 12 hours. The only reason some ghouls had their identity revealed to begin with was because of the lawsuit. There's a lawsuit? How did I not know a lot about a lawsuit? And that's not good. Yeah, that's just wild. I mean, like, the fact that people get mad about everything and anything, it doesn't matter what happens. They'll find a reason to be mad about something. Oh, sorry, y'all don't have enough scenery in the queue. I got you. Alright, we're going to have you stare at a thing in a place. And that thing is going to be nature. Y'all want some nature? Boom, nature, right at your front door. Isn't it beautiful? Only takes out a little bit of the restaurant, but that's okay. No one needed to be in this area anyway. It really didn't, though. There's, like, nothing over there. So now you can get right next to it, and then when your kid's being a little jack, you can throw them in there. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, if you're gonna be a nameless ghoul, like, be a nameless ghoul. Like, Swiss, I know, him, just because, like, that's when people really started getting into ghosts, and, like, Swiss was, like, everyone's favorite ghoul for a little bit. Especially because they accidentally turned his mic up too loud one time. That was a bird. I was like, is something flying again? Oh, God. Oh, snap. Dude, I will say, Swiss has a phenomenal... Tobias has the eyes of a neglected hamster. Yeah, he does, though. I saw him doing an interview without his makeup on, and I was like, what? This feels illegal. This feels so illegal. That reminds me, I need to talk to my one friend, because since I did not think we'd be moving to California, I thought we'd be moving. Why are there too many of you? Bodhi? I need to move you. You are the OG Bodhi, but there's two of you next to each other. So go over here and jump in line, I guess. Okay, I can't put him in line. But I can put them on the eggs. I put them on the grass. There we go. It's like he's gonna be lost. He's gonna be trapped. Poor Bodhi. Start with the fact because it is so, dude. It feels so illegal. Like seeing his face. Oh my goodness. And then I'm surprised no one is using either of the restaurants. That's just so crazy to me. Is anyone in this one? Like, this one has so much foot traffic, but no one uses it. I know it's like a new update, but like, no one? Really? Nobody at all? It's like they keep thinking about it, and then, oh, we got some takers. And then they're leaving. What in the Terminator hell was that? Did bro just hit his wife? Did y'all see that? Hold on. Sir. Hold on. Beth, are you okay? You know what? For that, y'all get a fast pass to come all the way over here, and hopefully this is a ride you want to do. Since you got punched. Jesus. I think that sends the wrong message, but it's okay. Welcome to Disney. If you punch someone, you get moved to the front of the line. Brawls just start breaking out. All right, come on, moving forward. Like, what in the world? Oh, yeah. Dude, he sounds completely different just when he's doing an interview and, like, just when he's talking on the mic as well. Like, when he's talking in between shows and, like, when he's doing an interview, it's night and day. Like, I remember I kept, like, goofing with my brother-in-law when we first saw him because, like, he has a very, like, nasally voice when he's just talking to the crowd. And I don't know if it's because, like, he's quite literally, like, plugged up with, like, all the paint and everything. But, like, his English was also very bad at first. So he was like, this next song, you will sing with me. And it's like, huh? I will? Hold on. I don't know the lyrics. I don't know you yet. And he was like, he's like, sing, yes, sing. And we're like, okay. Great. Thanks, Tobias. Now and then, yeah. He does, I mean, that's like the whole thing. Like, before you know the lore, when you just kind of see them, you're like, huh? But then, like, once you kind of, like, once you get more into the music and, like, get into the lore, it's like, okay, this band's actually pretty sick. It did concern my mom, though, when I was, like, listening. She's like, oh, who's this? I'm like, oh, it's Ghost. She's like, isn't that band that you listen to, the Satanic? I was like, maybe. And then she had a conversation with my sister to ask if I was Satanic. My sister's like, no, he's not. Maybe. Bro, I think she's about to, like, take me to church and get me, like, I don't know, exercised or something. I don't think she'd go that serious. Hosier. Getting lost. Getting high. All alone. Later in life. I'm Hosier. Sing with Noah Khan. Let's actually look into it, though, because it's more symbolic than anything. Yeah, really it is. Like, they're not actually out here, like, sacrificing stuff. They're just out here being ghouls. Okay, well, I already love this ride. nice. Have fun, Kenny. Save me from the bottom of my heart, I know. I'm sanitized. Could have made that smart and just connected it right there, but no. Absolutely not. Because we make it too accessible. No. I'm still really happy that we named one of the ducks Sanitized. Okay, I want to see how things are, like, if, I mean, this one's definitely made its weight in money back. Yeah. At lifetime income, it's made for that, like, it's, yeah. This here, it's made 7,000. That's nuts. This one was a money suck. I think it's finally going to be, oh, it's still negative 27,000. Yikes. That's okay. We're getting people over this way. Oh, do we finally clear out? There's no way we cleared. Oh, no. That's a restaurant. Here this is. Yeah, like, all these stupid little rides are making their money back. Great. No recent thoughts. I'm sanitized. Did I ever make this bargain? I did. $45. Jesus. Oh, that would make me throw up. Dear God. This one's still at negative 30,000, but we're getting there. Oh, I closed it. Didn't mean to do that. Come on back, everybody. What? Why did he leave? What, did you just quit? You can't quit. We've reached that part of the park where I'm threatening people and telling them they can't quit. Oh, God. Apparently, the device was influenced by Scorpion style. Ooh. It definitely does. Oh my gosh, my neighbor's dog is losing it. Okay, this one I feel like it is gonna make $0. Yeah. The fact that we almost have a full coaster is crazy. Who would want to ride this? Also, where did this influx of people come from? Who said you could leave? Wait, no, thank you for consuming at my park. I appreciate you. What is the entrance? Oh, yeah, I want to edit ticket prices. Oh, well, maybe because everything's free. Interesting. So maybe that's why the rides are so expensive. That makes sense, because right now the entrance is free, so that's fine. Stop having fun in a theme park. What is wrong with you? Why are y'all just out? What in the world? Y'all just out here buying hats in your bathing suits? Y'all didn't even go change? Okay. I'm not questioning it. This is floating. That's concerning. The fact that anyone's in this pool is also nuts. This person's just under the diving board. She's genuinely just hoping someone's gonna, like, jump and smack her and take her out of her misery. That's horrible. That's horrible. Send help. Yeah, who has fun at a theme park anymore? You kidding me? In this economy? No. No, no, you've lost. Anyway. Why are people hanging out here? Get. Oh my god. I had when I was a manager for for a pool, we had these two brothers that worked together, and at the top of it, we had to have two lifeguards that would like manage the slides, and the one brother was at the top and the other one was at the bottom. And the thing was, if it was like not too hot or like if it was like kind of chilly and like we weren't too busy, like we didn't force people to like get in the water, like even though like the one guard position was like at the bottom of the slides, like in the water to grab someone if they needed it. But you kind of like stay by the stairs. Well, there was one day where it was like it was hot enough. We were like, yeah, like y'all gotta get in today. Sorry. And the one brother's trying to not, and I'm over at the one chair, and I'm like about to like get down and come back, and then I'm about to like run over and be like, hey yo, be like, hey yo, you gotta get in. But before I can even say anything, from the top of the slide, water rushing to everything, the other brother just goes, get, and points his finger across. And I just see the other brother like sighing, get in the pool, and I had to walk back into the office because I couldn't breathe because this guy yelled so loud at his brother that like half the place stopped to be like, what the hell is happening? And it was just the funniest thing because I was losing it because he just, for some reason, like he's a character from Red Dead Redemption, which he normally did not have any sort of southern drawl or anything like that. Just decided he was going to scream, get. And I lost it. Have we served anyone here? Anyone at all? Yeah, we've literally served nobody. His inner cowboy got a... It was around the time that, like, they were, they were looking for, Red Dead was coming out. Wait, why is the scenery score bad? What do you mean? Okay, blue's good, red is bad. Oh, so they don't like the scenery over here. Okay, I see, I see. Have they considered shutting up? No, I'm kidding. They considered leaving me alone? Hmm. Save me from the bottom of my heart, I know. Great, now you got that stuck in my head. Kaz, I'm gonna get you. I was about to say, does anyone come back to service this ride? There's so many people. I'm just so surprised. We have like so many people coming through this restaurant, but not using it. What are you doing to them, my guy? Blasting me in chat? This guy actually looks like someone I used to work with at my last job. Okay, guys, you gotta stop just like Terminator phasing through the glass. It does not work like that. Man, people really don't want food. Ain't no way. Pfft, all the sharks just vibing together. They're all having a good time. Utilities don't care. Profit is really trash right now for some of these places, but I'm very confused. Like, bathroom doesn't make profit. Come on now. Hunger. I mean, no one's hungry. So I guess that's good. I mean, if no one's hungry, then I guess we're fine. Refuse the concept of class. See, you've got the anti-Wi-Fi zone. That's you're on some RFK Jr. stuff there. I love it. Making sure that you can protect yourselves from the alien waves. Just remember when he lures us all off with shiny things and takes the ADHD to go do something. God, I don't even know what. What else can I throw at this? We can definitely throw this in here. Let's throw it right in the middle. Give people a little something to want to do. So we're going to tease them. We're going to go here, and then we're going to go back this way. Or go that way, and then we're going to go, like, over here, and then they think they're going to go back over here. But then what's going to happen is we're actually going to... No, I can't go all the way over there. I wish I could. We'll actually link it all the way back this way. And then make this bargain. Once again, I am aware, game. The game yells at me every time I build a new ride. They're like, people can't leave. Yep. They're going to be able to. Oh, soup. Hell yeah. We love soup. Good soup. Alright. So that should be good enough for them. And if it's not, that's their problem. Bargain is $29. Okay, solid. This line is surprisingly filling up. I did not think it would. I'm very surprised at how well the flat rides are doing for everything. Now we just need, like, a shark breaching over here, and then, like, we're good. Now, this park is an absolute mess. For those of you that are just joining, can I can only give people a shout-outs now? You should be able to do more than that. Hold on. I feel like you should be able to do more than that. Time out. Real quick, looking to make sure I didn't goof this up. I probably did, let's be real. I've not had to mod anyone in a while. Let's see. Nope, not video production. I think it's just SO. Let me see what my commands are. Hold on. This stupid thing. Get out of here. The commands aren't in chat. Alright, let's see. The commands, we've got Discord, Frankie Bob, socials, shout out. Yeah, shout out to moderator. So it's just SO. Exclamation point SO. And then there's that one. I also made a lurk one finally. What else is there? There we go. See? You get shoutouts now, aren't you fancy? That's crazy. Okay, anyway. And we'll fight with that later. But yeah, so we got shoutouts. That's sick. And then you also can, like, ban people and stuff. Oh, this is doing the thing where it just froze for some reason. Is it or no? People are leaving. That's why. Get off the track. All right, that should be everyone. Yep, there we go. Okay, good. Soup acquired. Can someone try lurk real quick to see if that one actually worked right? I tried to set that one up properly, but we'll see if it does. Yes! It worked right. Let's go. I was fighting with that one for so long to get to say the right name. Which, like, it shouldn't have been that hard, but, like, I kept trying to fight with it. But it just wouldn't. Let's see, what do you see? We're gonna stare at Chief Beef by the pool for some reason. I don't know, you might need to refresh or something. That's weird. Because, yeah, you do have permission to do that. Let me see. Fight with this real fast. Let's see. Meemaw will send y'all on this ride. Let me close this and put more trains on. Put 15 on. Nope. No. Is it testing? It's not testing. There we go. Testing. Refresh worked. Okay. Beautiful. No, Kaz burnt themselves. Also, merch will be coming soon. Exciting. You can't time out Kaz because he burnt himself. What in the world? Are you kidding me? Oh. Yeah, that's correct. I don't know why it automatically goes to that card. It should not go to that card. Yeah, why'd it go with that one? That one has not been active in years. With like my really old like card I had in college that had a fraud on it. Incredible. But yes, I will be releasing merch hopefully next week, maybe the week after. I've got to get my sister's helping me make sure all the designs make sense and stuff. So I'm currently it is too false. I've tried resetting that as well. But yes, I need so yeah, we'll be releasing merch next week. I'm also currently seeing if my one friend can help me design a shark. Because, you know, those are hard to draw. I'm also trying to keep the prices down as much as I can. So I'm not trying to do, like, the normal, like, internet personality thing where it's like, yeah, it's going to be $70. That way I can make $496 on it. It's like, no. Doesn't need to happen. I will say that they do, they pretty much take from the, like, cost what it is to make it. So it has to be above a certain price, but I'm trying to make it so that way like everyone can afford it for the most part, because times are tough everywhere, and there's no point to have a million, like have things be $1 million if no one can afford it. What do you mean testing incomplete? It's not incomplete. Yeah, I'm trying to like, so I think looking at the one thing, I've tried to keep everything. I think the highest is $30 right now for what the things are. And that, I'm not even sure if I left it at that. The hell was that noise? Did you just hear it thud? Good lord. Yeah, I gotta see what... Yeah, the most expensive thing is $30. I have no idea what it is shipping because it depends on where it's going. How much is this? Yeah, that one's... I think I made one $20. No, I know I did not make any promo codes yet. Thank you. Yeah, so there's some that's $20 in there. So, holy smokes. Well, that's kind of like $3. $3 is like 300 Japanese yen. I learned that from the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. But that's wild. But yeah, I'm trying to keep the prices as low as possible. So that way they can be more affordable. But like, yeah, some of the stuff, it's like not too much of a profit margin, which is still fine. I just want people to wear stuff and be like, oh my god, I love it. My goodness. Wait, so like how much is a typical like t-shirt in like Romanian currency? Dollar is weak. And it's gonna get weaker. That's how it goes. We've got a stable genius running it, so. Yeah, let me know how much your ghost shirt was. Because I'll have to see. They might be able to do, like, different things depending on where it's coming from. So I'll have to work on that one. But there also are options where it's like, just waiting for the, like, oh, I need to get that one all the way back to the front, I think. I feel like it's gotta be different, like, pricing-wise. Still, there's no way. They'll definitely, I feel like there's gotta be different prices, like, something like that. So that way you're not just going bankrupt for a shirt. Now, the good news is, there is going to be, like, once it's all live and everything, and I get everything set up properly, it is going to be, there's, like, buttons and stuff where, like, people can, like, gift, like, a shirt or a hat or whatever else I have. They can, like, buy one and, like, do, like, a raffle on stream. So that'll be an option eventually, too. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm working on a couple t-shirt designs currently. And I think I've got my one friend designing one as well for me if he ever replies. We'll see. Wow, the price went down to $11. Okay, all these boaties that are just next to each other. Bruh. And people just walking through him as he's doing his thing. Terrible. How rude. Bingus probably would win. I think Bingus is eventually gonna, I think we talked about him designing my emotes eventually. I'll have to see if I can pay him. Which I will pay him. I'll give him at least something. But I'll have to let him see what he thinks his price would be. I'll let, like, I think I'm going to try to make the crappy black tip that I drew one of them. 3, honestly, Sticks. Fortnite Battle Pass. Wow, this is worthless. This ride is insane. And then people complain about it all the time. Like, get out of here. That line filled up fast. What in the world? And still, no one has used the restaurant. Tragic. Okay, so this is open, right? No one's here? Why is no one here? It is super goofy. The thing is, I was going to put that on a shirt, and I'm like, it's terrible. I might turn that into a sticker. That might end up being a sticker at some point, but for right now. Like, the thing is, its eyes, the one that's, like, floating was initially, like, a reference point for where I was going to, like, put it, or, like, where I wanted the body to be, and then it was a little bit below, and I realized that it lined up perfectly to just be like, its other eye floating. Its tail is so garbage. Like... Oh, there we go. He's finally here. What does that even mean? Overcapacity. Bro is losing his mind over here. Oh, he's phasing through reality as well. It's terrifying. You know what? Let's make the watercolor red since I can. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible. That just looks like there's been a shark bite. Oh, it very much is. That's a very safe bet right there. So we've got just a bloody pool over here. Surprise more like this. I'm actually rather like proud of this coaster that I made. Is dumb, but no. Okay. So we'll go with this one. We'll fully watch this one going. Still really proud of this coaster. This one I made for... I don't get its ratings. Its ratings are stupid. It's just Kool-Aid even better. I'm also going to have to take suggestions from y'all about what we should do when it comes to... like channel point redemption stuff. Well, we're waiting. First message from October 14th. Hell yeah. Have I really been streaming for that long? Dear God. It hasn't felt like it. Man. Whoa, that was cool. Alright, didn't they just open? Why is it paused already? Good lord. Needy. So needy. Oh my god. Also, everyone say hi to our two mods, Bingus and Sticks. Well done. Golf claps all around. I really need to stop. I need to change that message. It's just wrong. That message is just wrong. I point that out every stream, and then I forget to do it. So I'm going to write it down on my little stupid notebook that tells me to fix it. Okay, wait. Did the excitement change? Are you kidding me? That's fine. I'll take it. So now y'all can pin messages for me. Great. That's actually convenient. Nexus owner said, "Yeah, y'all take over the stream. This is gonna be Bingus and Sticks stream." Wait, oh crap! I wrote that on my interview page. That's fine. I don't think I got that job anyway. I really don't know what people are looking for. Like, what? Are you trying to not fall through stuff? Look, you can see the pits of hell over there. Is that not enough for you? God. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for making me mod. Next, don't be wary. I get absolutely like cooed over here. Side note, I might actually, depending on if I get this other job I'm interviewing for, be remote work, so I should be able to do it from home, so then I should be more consistent with like deep dives and actually like doing like Tuesday streams and stuff. It also depends on Goalie's on her schedule, because she'll be working night shifts and stuff sometimes, so we'll see how that goes too. So I think at this point we need to do less boats here. Yeah, I only need like 3 for this because not that many people are going on it. Oh, I just cracked my neck. That felt great. Ooh. See, the thing is, like, since we've gotten more viewers, we haven't had as many bots that pop in, which is cool. We just, oh my gosh, whole slew of people. The bloody pool. Five shark drawings a week and 2 puns. Oh, Bingus, we're gonna have merch soon. Yeah, pretty much. They usually say stuff like that. Free followers at... Dude, I was crying. I left, like, chat up, a while, like, after, like, last stream. And, like, just didn't, like, close the laptop or anything. And then, like, 2 hours after I'd finished streaming, I, like, came back and, like, went to close it. And I saw I had a message, and it was like, your chat's so dead, even the ghosts are leaving. I was like, wait, what? I'm like, I'm getting roasted. When I'm not even live. I was like, that's horrific. I was like, damn, dog, that's just harsh. I was like, bye, followers here. I started laughing. I was like, okay. And I, like, banned them. I was like, this is so dumb. Yeah, so far I've got a t-shirt designed, and then I think I've got, like, 2 hats I'm working on. But, I've got to get, I'm making sure that they, like, look good before I, like, try actually, like, selling them and stuff. And then I've got a couple people that might design some stuff for me, and then eventually, once we get a little closer, because right now the actual follow thing is wrong on the screen. It says we're at 43. We're at 41. So we need, like, 9 more followers to get affiliate, and then I will need to see if I can get someone to design emotes for me, which I think you're in the running, because we talked about that before. So if you want to do that, but I got to figure out how to make that fair for you as well, so that way you're not just like,
I'm being taken advantage of.
Do I only have one on this? I should literally only have one on this. I have 6 cars. Jesus. Oh my god, I will have to try that. Please, I would love that Bingus. See, my shoulder was hurting yesterday. Mine was hurting a lot. I'll see if I can get that to work. That's gonna be like a little bit of technical work, but I can probably figure that one out. If she's up for it. Which I think she's watching TV or something behind me. I think she's actually getting stuff ready for residency. She's doing something. See, super gluing is fun. Should I mess around in Marvel Rivals for a little bit? I always get distracted and then start just switching games. You know what I should do? Let me close this real quick. Because I need to make this stupid. So let's let everyone leave the line. Cooper the Pooper, no. Don't worry, guys. This is going to be really dumb in a minute. It's pretty much what I do. Just get like niche audiences here, there, and everywhere, and then people jump in and they're like, I thought this was about sharks. And I'm like, well, yeah, the thresher shark uses its tail like a whip. It's cool. But yeah, it's funny. I finally got like a link to make merch like the day that my sister was going on a 2-week vacation. I'm like, no. So since she did graphic design and everything, well, Jeff the Land Shark, actually. Which actually, eventually, that might be a great way to introduce y'all to my boy, Wildebeest. Love him. I talk about him a lot. We used to play games all the time. We actually used to live together too, but that was back in college. And now he's an adult boy. Oh, son of a gun. There's no reason that should have happened. Maybe overcompensate. Okay, so I think I know how to fix this. You know, that works too. Not what I meant to do, but it works. Dude, oh my goodness. I saw 21 Pilots live. Oh, amazing. They were in Orlando. It's a great show. If y'all ever get to see them, recommend. Dude, Styx has been abusing his mod powers over here. Styx out here wilding, just banning people. Or timing them out for existing. I don't understand why it won't let me connect that. That's so weird. Bless you. Yeah, it just won't let me connect those two. That's dumb. Well, they can get around everywhere else, so they're fine. It'll be fine. We'll be pinned as a sorry. That's fair. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Still a bar. Stop clicking on people. Yeah, still a bargain. Excuse me. Wow, that's really what he went with. He used his power that he had. It's not the one I thought he was going to go with, honestly. I thought there'd be a different one. Let's put this stupid behemoth somewhere. Whatever, I'm lazy. Non-censored. Interesting. Stuff's popping off. You're gonna hit a tree again, but that's fine. Because then this will also hopefully get the pool goers to come over here and see the other ride. Or they just both won't get used. It's fine. Either way. Sticksby is doing stuff. Where am I? There I am. Alright. This will be for California or something, I don't know. Throw a rock there. Feels California-ish, right? Good enough. Next stream. Okay, this is the stream where we don't go professional. Word. Word, word, word. Dang. People already got over here to get in line for this. That's nuts. Also realized I just made one of the diving boards completely unusable, but oh well. Could be worse. Alright, I need to step away real quick. I will be right back. Is there anything y'all want to stare at? Wow, this line's already getting full again. That's nuts. See? That's what I thought it would say. That's what I thought it would say. That's what I was waiting on. I feel like this will just make people nauseous. Does this go completely upside down? Dear God. Surprised it still does not have like much of a line. Does it just feel boring? Is that the problem? Do we need more stuff in the queue? I do need to step away. But I'm getting so distracted. Oh, that's way too big. But this isn't. It's also not what I thought I was clicking on, but it's fine. You know, like there's a little something. There we go. Hopefully that'll get more people to come in. I don't know. Doing my best here. All right, but I'm going to step away. I'll plop this over. Let's see. Where's a bunch of people that we can just stare at? So if we have 3,000 people, where are they? Oh, they're all over here. Neat. Maybe I also need to throw some stuff here. Alright. We'll throw this here in the shade for a minute. Dear God. Alright, we'll stare at this line. See how it goes. Alright, I will return momentarily.
aqui. Tira. Darcy Oh! Ha ha! Hey! Whoop! Ha ha! Oh! Oh! Ha 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 ha! Hello? Oh, tubo aqui. Ajeitou bem. Tira. Darcy moving. Oh, tubo aqui. Look at that cheesy leg. Ha 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 ha, you're there. Look at that cheesy leg. Darcy moving. así.
Oh.
I'm near that Susie ledge. Oh, goofin así. Oh, Rambo. Starship moving.
Hello, I am back. I had to yell at goalie? No, I'm kidding. We were looking at our expenses for moving and such, and seeing where we'll be and if we would need to make any moves or anything like that. That's what I do, baby. I scare everyone. How old is that notification? I got a notification on my iPad that says that it's going to rain, but we're not supposed to get any rain for like the rest of April in Florida, which is gross and hot. Ugh. I'm so ready to move. How did I scare everyone with that? Am I that terrifying? Yeah, accurate. Goalie did agree to eventually do the channel point redemption. I just need to figure out how to do it now. So, as that is not happening, yell at me. Officially finished my coffee. And now... Yeah, how have you not made coffee? Maybe that's why you're a little stressy. Goofball. Haven't had your coffees.
What should be my, the things I say? That's one.
They wanted, a song request? We can try. Absolutely. Let's see. What they wanted, shark
Pick it up,
puns.
Drop it. Pick it up and drop it. So much loot in this
Vault.
vault. I can't stop it.
That's a Boxy Fresh meme. I don't even know if y'all even follow Boxy Fresh. Also, we opened a LaCroix. It's not a beer. That'd be wild.
It's a LaCroix beer.
LaCroix makes beer now. That'd be disgusting. Although, actually, I feel like LaCroix would probably make better seltzers than what's out there right now. We should, yeah, we could definitely do a song request one. I feel like there's not gonna be a point where they start like coming after me for it. So yeah, we can do that. Oh, so it's LaCroix. It's a drink. It's a seltzer. It's a water. I've been trying to drink. I think it's like trying to be, but
Might be fancy like
yeah, it's trying to be French.
LaCroix. Oh wait, it's L-A, not L-E.
Yeah,
Oh.
LaCroix. I do have canned water. America's weird like that.
But it's like carbonated.
It is carbonated water. It's also better for like recycling. It's easier to recycle than plastic. But Florida doesn't recycle. Go team. Well, some parts of Florida does, but where I live doesn't. They got rid of it. Was it last October or the October before then?
Last October.
Last October. See, most of the water is bottled here too, but when it comes to recycling, I've heard that it's easier to do aluminum and stuff like that versus plastic. Now, mind you, I don't know any of that. It does not have a big impact. It all depends on what the companies want to do. Which I can get in a whole corporate argument about this if I wanted to. It's so great. But yeah, goalie's thankfully running the numbers because I can't do numbers either. But the other thing, for bottle can you can recycle for like 50. Oh, snap. See, some places do that. Certain states have that, and other ones don't. Yeah, that's the thing that irritates me. That's why I always try to like support companies that like actually like do stuff. Like the National Aquarium in Baltimore partners with a lot. I should have mentioned this during the episode, but they partner with a lot of different like agencies and stuff like that. That like they get a lot of their clothing. If it says it's like recycled, they like actually get it. Like one of the shirts I have from there is made from recycled material, which is super cool. I'm surprised people are still getting on this ride. That is just nuts. All right. So follow-up question. Do we keep going with Planet Coaster or do we switch? What's the vibe? Thrifting is it do feel more comfy sometimes. I will say there is one shirt I have that I thrifted that like I'm not in love with and I might thrift again, but we'll deal with that when we get there. Same game. Word. Hi.
Darcy moving. You're the Susie West. Darcy moving. Oh. Huh? Oh, tubo aqui. Bravo. Darcy moving. You're the Susie West. Ooh.
Bing bong. Ew, I have work tomorrow. Thanks for reminding me. Gross! I have to put a bunch of notes in tomorrow. You got this, Bingus. I believe in you. Probably, yeah. I mean, we're gonna have to change it anyway eventually, but... What does that say? No. On your car, it'll probably say 225, so you're probably driving around right now with an expired tag. Sounds good. You put that in the shred pile, too. You're welcome. Goalie accidentally last year put her registration in our shred pile, and I was going through and like shredding everything, which we have not done in a while. Clearly, if I found something from last year, I did not almost shred that. You almost shredded that, and then I realized, wait a minute, this looks important, and I realized it was her. It was 100% her car. Thank you, car registration. I was like, dear God. Hell yeah, Stick's getting us all the stuff. Yeah, eventually on that tap link, I'll have the merch below it whenever it goes. Dude, it really is. It's very hard being an adult. I don't want an adult anymore. Do I already have this one? I do not have Soarer, I don't think. I definitely don't have Soarer. I'm throwing this somewhere and calling it. It's gonna be so lovely. Well, since I can just put it wherever I want, evidently. Because nothing means anything anymore. Boom. Love that. You know, it fits perfectly with the nothing. To bump something. Shredding important documents. Shredding, to be exact. I might have a test coming up if I get licensed. We'll find out. But I don't think so. The thing is, oh no, there it is. I was like, there's got to be somewhere where this like hits something. There it is. I was like, so far it looks like it's going pretty smooth. Like it goes under this, which is crazy. Like it fits rather well into the space. I mean, it definitely crosses the path here. Like that's, you know, if it didn't have that thing on the top, that'd be fine. It honestly does. I mean, well, this is a problem. Oh, my hospice duties. Oh, let me see. Let me go back and read that. Do. What do you work in hospice? Like, oh, okay, got you. So there we go, found it. So I do social work. So what that entails is mostly a lot. I'll actually just give you guys essentially my intro, my initial assessment that I do. So what I do is I deal with a lot of the emotional side of things. So in order to get onto hospice, for those of you that are not aware, the person or patient has to have a prognosis of 6 months to live. Now, with that of course does not mean that they are guaranteed to pass in the next 6 months, but there's a couple options with that. They can either stay on if they're still declining, or if they get better, then we have to kind of kick them off, but we get them set up with other things. So a lot of what I do is I help manage people's emotions with that, because end-of-life care is very it comes with many emotions. So people will call me up if they're dealing with any side of grief, usually a lot of sadness. I help people kind of accept what is happening. There's like a lot of essentially like acceptance and committal therapy that I do with people. I also do a lot of anger management type things because people get very frustrated, very burnt out. So I help manage that and get them set up with different things that they would need to assist during times of having excessive caregiving needs. So I can help find things in the community. I help with final arrangement planning, and I also help with any community resources. So like the caregiving I mentioned, financial assistance, getting set up with Medicare, Medicaid, which takes forever, or if they need to go into a nursing home or assisted living facility, I hit that as well. But yeah, so I hit all that kind of stuff, and then I also do. I sometimes will have to work with the funeral homes after the patient has passed to coordinate picking up the body. So I will do that. Yeah, I respond to a lot of emergencies too. Trying to think like the most recent one. Oh yeah, you do need a screwdriver. We have the kit in the closet too, by the way, if you need a different kind. But that one should work. Sure. So the way I got into it, great question, was initially when my grandfather went on hospice when I was in 7th grade, which sounds like what the hell. So I kind of figured out like this is like what people do to help like calm people down and help people to like feel comfortable and comforted, and it's a very hard but very like meaningful work. So I kind of like fell in love with the idea then. I then went to school and got into social work in my undergrad degree. Went through there, and then I initially was kind of like toying more with being a foster care social worker. So what I ended up doing was I talked to the field liaison at my school, because we all had to have a meeting with her, and she's like, there's not really any foster agencies here on the Eastern Shore of Maryland, but you mentioned you wanted to work with the elderly population, so we have a memory support unit around the corner that is accepting an intern. I was like, okay, awesome, let's go. So that's when I found out I liked working with the geriatric population. And then when I got into grad school, I did my first internship in counseling, which I still really like, and I'm actually interviewing tomorrow for a job that might be virtually doing that. But then I also had an interview with a hospice agency, because that was what my second internship was. So I'm still, I would still be happy sticking with hospice, but those are the two that I really like doing. So once I got into hospice, I had a phenomenal supervisor who taught me pretty much everything about it, how to figure out one thing or another, how to work with people, how to deal with different situations, and I credit her a lot with what I do. But she's also the one that helped to essentially help me to love this profession. So I'd like to keep doing it, but right now it's just a whole lot since my other social worker is on maternity leave, and I am managing her caseload as well. So I have 94 patients on my caseload right now. So yes, I needed to get a master's degree in order to work in this field. And then in certain sides some companies, it depends on like what kind of license they have. They can take people that are unlicensed or not, but they have to be very careful, because if something happens, like at the last company I worked with, they lost the license that they had to use unlicensed social workers, because one of them that they had was very bad at her job, and a patient mentioned that they were experiencing certain thoughts, and evidently she did not do anything about that, which I recently had to deal with certain thoughts like that with one of my cases, and there's many questions that I asked, and you can kind of tell when someone's lying to you. So I had to deal with that, and thankfully the person was all right in the end. But in the other case, they weren't, and so they lost their license because that social worker did not do her job. And so the company I currently work at, the social workers are all very good, so we're not in danger of any of that, which is good. But there's a new follower count for maternity leave. I feel like it should. I definitely feel like it should. Very much feel like it should. But yeah, so right now, depending on certain jobs I'd want to do, I would need to get licensed, but you also have to get licensed state by state. So since I'm moving, it wouldn't mount. It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. I definitely would. I will say you have to be kind of built for it. Now, that's not to say that, like, if you get into it and it's kind of tough and you're not sure, like, you have to leave. But I definitely would recommend it. It is a lot of work and very heavy. Like, I definitely had, I forget the exact title of it. I need to look through the DSM again. But it's kind of like a acute PTSD because of something I saw the other day. So, like, this past week, there's a couple things where, like, I had to kind of, like, shake off something that, like, was rather traumatic for me to see. So that one was, I mean, it all turned out okay. Like, I'm doing fine now, but definitely was like, it was something that happened on, like, Wednesday, and then, like, even yesterday I kind of, like, caught myself like, whew, okay, I'm lost in thought about that, should stop. But yeah, so it's like, it does definitely have a heavy effect sometimes. But for the most part, I mean, like, there's days where people and, like, caregivers are stressed out, and, like, you're the one that I tell them they can always call me up and scream, shout, cry if they need to. And I had a patient, no, I had a family that, like, yelled at me that I wasn't doing enough, and I was like, okay, well, all I can do is explain to you what I am doing, and I can keep looking and seeing what I can find. But unfortunately for our area, like, Tampa and Orlando both have a lot of help, but where I am does not have that many resources, that much help, and there's not much I can't create those. I can only try to find them, and if they don't exist, there's nothing I can do. Like, these are the options we have. So I kind of had to, like, push back at them. But then I've had other families that have told me I'm very good at what I do. I've been a blessing in their life. They can't thank me enough. So it's moments like those that make it very worth it. Because at the end of the day, I'm doing what I can for them, and it's as frustrating for me as it is for them if we're not finding what we need for them. But it's very, like, I think one of my favorite patients, when he was transitioning, his wife quite literally was, like, crying on my shoulder, and he was a fan of a rival football team from me, and as he's, like, laying there, like, transitioning, he looks at me and goes, I'm just glad my Steelers got one more win over your Ravens. And I immediately looked at him. I was like, I'm taking your bed and rolling it outside, I swear. And, like, he got a little laugh out of that. So we of course, like, it has fun moments with it, but it's very fun. It's very nice. I enjoy it, and, like, you can have a lot of fun with it too, but it is very heavy, and you need to make sure you're doing self-care. And I think if you're considering it, that already shows you got the right heart for it. It's just making sure that you have those self-care routines and sticking to them. Because, like, I need to make sure I go for, like, a walk occasionally, or, like, go run, or, like, have a meditation session or something like that, just to clear my brain, because that is just, absolutely, you can complain. 100%. But yeah, once that job's done, I'm hoping to either pick that back up in California, where they seem to want to treat people a little bit, or at least the workers a little bit better, which is nice. So I'm hoping for that, or counseling, one of the two. Okay, I'm ready. I'm locked in, Kaz. I'm locked in. I need to throw more stuff around this track. Oh, yeah, no, because we also have a chaplain who does it. And, yeah, our chaplain's phenomenal. He's the heart and soul of our team. He's fantastic. But no, like, I work a lot with the chaplain. He and I do very similar things, because he also does, like, some emotional support for people. But no, yeah, the religious studies too, those definitely would help. Although it is funny, because, like, occasionally people are like, oh yeah, I'm this, and, like, then they tell me something that's completely not with their religion. I'm like, great, that works. Yeah, someone's like, yeah, we're Jewish, so we're gonna go with cremation. I'm like, y'all don't do that. I'm like, oh, are you now? Good Lord. It's like I had a mom back when I was like case manager that their kid was like failing Spanish, and I was like, I took Spanish in college, so necesitas ayuda, let me know, I got you. And then she's like, oh honey, we know Spanish, we're Portuguese. Ma'am, Portuguese isn't Spanish. Oh my god. That pops in my head at least once a week. I'm like, oh, like with the way she said, she's like, oh honey, we know Spanish, we're Portuguese. I'm like, cause are y'all from Portugal? She's like, nope. Okay, this is not even geographically. Okay, great, got it. Somebody kid knows IRL never liked her to begin with. The thing they told her was that a ghost used AI in one of their covers. Okay, yeah, and it upset me so bad. There's tons of cases, absolutely. Yeah, other bands. But yeah, that makes sense to me. I mean, like, it's one thing to be like, oh, they used it like for the okay, but like, bands do, like, people do stuff. Even if they did, like, people do stuff that other people don't like otherwise. So, like, it's okay to do something wrong once if you learn from. Well, it depends on the thing. I'm going to very much clarify. Everyone makes mistakes. It's very good to learn from it. Any friends told me I'm very good at comforting them. Last week, online friend was really sad, and they said I helped a lot. It helps when, we've been super close for 5 years. But it's weird because, like, I don't really care. It sounds so harsh because I do care, but I just care in a really weird way, I guess. I'm super autistic, maybe have some narcissism. See, like, the thing is, it's like, it kind of does take that a little bit. Because, like, yeah, like, that's the one thing. I've got a nurse that I'm working with right now, which, like, God bless her. She's trying so hard to, like, do best by the patients. But a lot of what she's doing is, like, we've got one patient who makes meth. Straight up does. I can't stop him. I've talked to him about it. He's not going to stop doing it. I'm well aware. But I've talked to him, and I've given him resources for food, and I've given him resources for food pantries, and for getting help with transportation, and everything else I can possibly do for this man. And he just does not want to use them. And I can't do it. So, at this point, I've done everything I can. And I have to leave it at that. Well, she will call me 4 or 5 times when she's there with him for a visit. So that means that while she's at this visit, for an hour a week, I get 4 or 5 calls from her being like, this is going on, that's going on. And I'm like, once again, we've done pretty much everything we can for him. If he's not going to stop doing stuff and he's going to rather use the money he has to make meth, I'm sorry he hasn't eaten in days. I've given him everything I can. I can't go buy him food. I can't afford that. If I could, I would, but I cannot. So it's got to kind of be like one of those where, like, you also have to realize, like, the people are working with you usually because, like, they're not in a great space to start, and then you're helping them try to get to a better space, but sometimes they're going to take all the money they have and put that towards meth, and that's all you can do. Why is this just up like this? Oh, okay, there we go. Ask and you shall receive. Yes, meth. Very much meth. See, it's very, I've gotten very good at, like, being able to distance myself. Like, if I can genuinely look at myself and say, I did what I could for these people, and I feel like I did, then I'm okay. But I feel like if other people are telling me I need to do more, this, that, whatever, and there's not much I can do at that point. Like, I've had previous bosses and things like that be like, well, you need to manage however many more people, and it's like, I can't I can't take on anymore. I will say my manager is super she's super great right now. She's been working with me and, like, telling me, like, let me know how I can help. She's been telling me just keep doing what I'm doing. She'll let me know if anything needs to change, and if it's unrealistic, she'll argue on my behalf, which she has done. Because at one point someone was trying to say I wasn't doing enough for a patient, and she was like, he's managing 93 patients right now. Like, he can't put all of his work into, like, towards this in 1 week. Like, he can't do that the entire time. He's not going to come close to production, and everyone else is going to fall out of order. Like, he can't. So I appreciate having her. I start foaming at the mouth. Yeah, for those of you that missed it, one of my patients is doing meth, making it, and everything that could go wrong right now is going wrong for him. So that's just kind of how it goes. But you know, we've tried helping numerous times. He has not taken any of the help. So here we are. Oh, it's not going to, but it's kind of where we're at. His case is like one of the ones where it's like there's not really, like, this is gonna sound bad at first, but there's not really anything else we can do for him because I've given him so many resources and he just does not use them, and that's at his own choice. If he's not going to use them, I can't force him to. So if you'd rather choose food instead of, or if you'd rather choose meth instead of food, okay, best I got. Like, I can't force you to go get food. Yeah. He's not, the thing is, he's not, like, end of the line, though. Like, he's still, like, up and moving and, like, arguing with his friend. I'm like, he's weirdly doing okay. But when he starts going down, he's gonna start going down. But that's just how it goes. Well, I've had some other funny cases that, like, aren't, like, tragic. They're actually, like, funny. Yeah, the Steelers one was hilarious. He and I would always go back and forth messing with each other. Even when he was dying, he was ripping me for getting a win before he passed. See, it's a little hobby. See, that's his self-care. Oh, he didn't turn to drugs. He was doing them before. Yeah, it's like, it's one of those where very much the phrase of they've made their bed has come into play a lot in this field for me, especially where, like, the location of where I work, and not at, like, everywhere's different too. Like, I work, quite literally, I live in the county that is known as the meth capital of America, because this is where the people are making it. I have numerous patients that have told me where the local meth maker in their their area is. Like, that's the drug house over there. Okay, noted. I'm parking nowhere near that. Smart move. Great. So, like, and the thing is, these aren't, like, horrible neighborhoods either. Like, some of these are like, oh, this seems like a nice place. Like, so is there, like, any issues around here? Oh, well, that house over there is making meth. Good to know. Thanks for the heads up. Like, Jesus. Meth capital. Yeah. So it's like, bruh. See, I'd be less worried if they were growing weed in their bathtub, but instead they're just making meth. Like, why? Then the funny thing is, so I take Adderall, which is essentially meth. It's a form of it. What do you keep dropping? So what do you keep dropping? Oh, I heard you just go, I keep dropping that and then stare at it. God forbid I have a hobby. Yeah. Making meth, not one I recommend. But yeah, I have other patients that are great. Whenever I ask them to do anything, they follow through. So they're fantastic. Proud of you. Oh my God, that's not great. Kenny's thinking about going into hospice.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah. I do have a lot of good patients. Oh my goodness, I'm really sad. My one of my favorites had to go into a nursing home just because the family couldn't, like, properly care for her, which was a good thing to admit for them. And it's good to recognize, and, like, they're very sweet, and, like, she's not, like, it was only sad just because I don't get to see her anymore. She still gets, like, all the care and everything, and she's getting better care than she would at home. But, like, oh my goodness. And she was growing weed, like, the greenhouse, like, on the second floor. There was a guy in Maryland. It snowed one time, and because he was using his attic as, like, a grow area, because of how humid he had to keep it, the snow on his roof melted, like, so early before everyone else's, so they found him. They realized he was growing it before it was legalized there. Just hilarious. Oh, let me see. What's your theory about the meth guy? He's faking his death to become the biggest drug kingpin ever. Ooh, like Heisenberg style. See, I like the thought. The only issue is the nurse says his vitals. She thinks the meth might be one of the only things keeping him alive, so he is not doing great. It grew weed or something like that. Went to jail for it in like 2 or 3 years. Can't be tracked if he's dead. That's very true. Oh, but one thing, so like, oh, what a lot of people don't realize. So like with hospice, it's end of life care. So I have seen many dead people, which is a weird thing to realize. But like a lot of people don't realize like, oh, I'm going to come into this home for a death visit and they are going to be dead. Yes, like that is how that goes. And then I will comfort the family and then call the funeral home to come pick them up. So like, yeah, it's one that like feels weird, but like it's like I wouldn't say I've gotten comfortable with it. I'm like able to do it, but like if I have the choice, like the nurses are usually the ones that handle that. So it depends on what you go into. Usually it's the nurses. I'm kind of like the backup in case something happens. But the one thing that like I'd say is the most important thing is like kind of getting families to like pick a funeral home. Like, good Lord. See, that's usually what I do. I just become desensitized enough. Brought my kid off the new funerals. Oh, yeah. No, it is very important. It's actually something I learned in one of my classes that, like, kids can handle it. It's easier to understand versus, like, oh, they went to a farm. Like, no, it's because then, of course, it's like, oh, they can come back. It's like, no, they can't. But no, it's easier to process and explain for kids. Excuse me, what in the world was that voice crack? Dear God. But yeah, no, especially like my parents were pretty blunt about it. Like when we had a, yeah, it does. It very much does instill that fake hope. It is very important. Oh, they went to a farm? Yeah, they're having so much fun. Nah, they went to the farm and like like my parents started saying stuff like that like after we already knew. But like when I was younger, like I think my great grandmother passed and like we had like goldfish and stuff pass first. But then like we had like my great grandmother and great grandfather's funeral. They passed pretty early. So like they were like, yeah, this is what happens. Actually, both my great grandmother's funerals I went to, I think before like the age of 5. I just kind of thought that's what everyone did. I think I like asked someone at school. I'm like, oh. So that was your great grandparents' funeral. They're like, what? Like, what is that? I'm like, and they die and go to heaven, and then you gotta go to their funeral. They're like, what? Grandma's gonna die? Yeah. No, they didn't know that. Whoops. Definitely think I made some kid cry when I was in elementary school because I didn't. Ugh. Yeah, we lived next door to my great grandparents, so yeah, they passed pretty early in my life. That's because like when my great grandmother died, okay, sort of. Yeah, that's the thing. Like when it comes to like, it's weird. Like when it comes to people, like it's very easy, not very easy. It's very tough still. But like I mean, some of y'all were here when my one dog was dying back in January, and like I had to end stream early, and like I was a mess. Like I wasn't like in like I was trying not to be in the chats about it a bunch, but I was like, I gotta go. And like I was a hot mess. Like Goldie and I were at Five Guys because like I just needed like a pick me up food because I didn't like we didn't know if she was gonna like pass or not at the time, and then she ended up not passing that night. But like I got a text from my mom, and like I couldn't see it fully on my watch, but I saw a picture and I was like, ugh. So like went and sat in the car and then saw that like it was okay. She'd eaten a little bit of food, which gave me hope. And then I think she ended up passing like the next day or so. I was like, no. But yeah, no, she ended up passing. And that was really hard. But then like when my aunt passed, like that was rough at first. But then like I was oddly okay until like her funeral, and then I was like upset for a while. But it's like when it comes to animals, like it's different because like humans, you can like explain things. Like people can understand what's happening. But like when it's animals, it's just completely different because like it feels like they don't know what's going on. Although I feel like a lot of animals do. So it's a completely different ballgame. It's also like I realize I can't do hospice work for children. Like there's been a couple jobs that have popped up that are like work with pediatric hospice. I'm like, get out of here. Absolutely not. I'm like, that'd be a wreck. I would not be okay. My goodness. Oh, yes. So, of course, there are some certain... we've had a couple pediatric kids that have been in my area, thank God. But, yeah, so sometimes when kids get sick, there's certain things that can and can't be done. So usually they'll put kids more on palliative care. Goalie, you could actually probably answer this a little bit better. So they usually do palliative care more with kids versus hospice care, correct? Yeah, so palliative care is like comfort and also like still looking for treatment. Hospice is pure comfort. So of course, like a family always has the right to choose. But when it happens, it's like if it gets to a point where like there's nothing can be done, then they can go with hospice. And you can have kids on hospice for a variety of reasons. We had one for different like birth defects that were gonna happen, or that did happen, so they weren't gonna be able to recover. I'm trying to remember why we had a couple others, but I never had to see them, thankfully. But one of the nurses on our team is like one of the only pediatric nurses for like our whole area, so she goes anywhere. Dude, I really like. I had a 40-year-old, and she was tough, but she was sweet. Her family was a mess. Not like in the they were upset way. In the one of them pulled a gun on the other way, so that's good. Anyway, but yeah, that was a fun case to deal with. I was like, what is going on here? That was the gun thing, yeah. Well, actually, what ended up happening was it wasn't a gun. They said that they did, but what really happened was that the husband and the oldest son jumped the grandfather for God knows why, because the husband was feeding a bunch of stuff to him. It was a whole mess. And then the husband stole the car and disappeared, and we were like, great. And then he was calling me, being like, I just want to do this and that. I'm like, then talk to them, bro. Like, I can't help you. Like, good lord, stop bringing me into this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say it. Homie was not a good person. Still is probably not a good person. But yeah, he very much. Oh my goodness, he irritated me. There's a lot of paperwork with them. Ugh, gross. That's why I like sharks. It's a lot less paperwork. I will say, one of the I saw this one article that was like someone had a social work degree and found a way to work with animals, and I'm like, tell me how, please. It's like all these people are just trapped here in the shark lettering. You can still kind of see it. I did kind of ruin it a little bit with this, but the S around the pool, the H, the A, the R, and the K, you can still see it. This park's really coming together, though. Dude, if I had to care for hurt animals, oh lord. I will say I did want to I would totally become a shark therapist. What ails you? He'd be like, blub. I'd be like, ah, yes. They're serving me tilapia and I prefer salmon. Miss you already, Kaz. Why is this line just not longer? What is wrong with you people? Let me... I should throw something in this corner. See what I can throw here. A little scenery for him, you know? It's like y'all just don't want to get wet? Come on now. Oh! You know, it's gonna poke through, but it'll be an obstacle for the cars. It'll work fine. See, it's just a slight. I put it right in the middle. Gosh darn it. Nope, not go-karts. Give me the scenery. There we go. See, now it's more of an obstacle, but it's fine. Agonizing blubs, understandable. See, my girlfriend's dad's a vet. He does home visits. He drives like all over the place, dude. Ugh. We're playing your capybara game.
Yeah.
I knew it. Two shrimps got kicking dirt in each other's faces. No, bad shrimps. Oh my god, there was one that was hilarious recently. I'm trying to remember what that one was. Oh yeah. I miss my shrimps. I want more shrimps. If I work remote, I'm getting so many shrimps. Hell yeah. Yeah, I was more distraught my shrimps died. That was nuts. I'm really surprised that like no one is going for food. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to build on this right now? Let's see what's going on the other game. Let me save this real fast. Sharkopolis. Let's see. I've been grinding Super Mega Baseball for a bunch recently. I'm feeling like switching games though. There's a train going by again. Wow. Let's see, is anything speaking to me? Oh yeah. Sleep's important. I feel like anything getting kicked at you is spooky. Bye, Kenny. Have fun.
Bye, Kenny.
Have a great shower. You'll enjoy it. Hopefully. I'll be messing around on something. Marvel Rivals is a great option. I keep saying that. I clearly want to play that one. What else is there? Because Octodad I can goof on. Octodad's another good one. Duck Sim is just a lot of talking. Subnautica, I'm just going to throw more floaters on people. On the... Just going to fill my pockets with floaters and put that on Leviathans again. Oh yeah, someone I remember last time, I think someone was asking about shotgun farmers, which I can show that one too. Sea of Thieves is a vibe. Eventually I'll do polling. See what we can do. I'm not feeling any Phasmo right now, unfortunately. What is Soma? I know I've heard of it. I can't... My brain's just so jello right now. Oh my god, we were doing Beyond Blue before... where we were just threatening the whales. Oh, man. Oh, hell yeah. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. See, Black Mirror is such a good show. I want to watch Black Mirror again. I need to get into it. Alright. You know what? I haven't done Mega Aquarium in a little bit. Let's do Mega Aquarium. Let me change this stuff. I hope I hit this. Frankie Bob. I'm gonna probably go back and bully them eventually. Alright. Let's jump back in. I made the mistake of taking a gummy one night and then watching Black Mirror. Horrible idea. 0 out of 10. It's too trippy. I was like, oh. Alright. So staff, y'all need to get it together because, like, what is going on? How have I loaded in and everything is just goofed? These aren't refilled. This guy's too... Okay, you're fixing that. Good. Why are you so slow at fixing? If someone does not save my boy... What's going on here? Oh my goodness. Y'all. Fix the stuff. Save him. So I need to do that and watch Animaniacs, a vibe. Okay, so I got 134K. I feel like I should let my staff get like everything right first before I Okay, yeah, they are fixing that. So let me see if we fix this, we'll get the tank back to where it needs to be. Or we might need to put more pumps in. Yeah, I think we just need to put another pump in. I think it's the problem. Oi! Yeah, we need to get the water right. Okay, pause time. Whoops, not that. Need a massive pump. Okay, you will also be connected to that. And then, nope, back to the equipment. Dude, it'd be wild. Absolutely. Alright, so, yep. One there. And then one there. And then we will do one of these. And then one of, where to go? These. Okay, so now we're good filtration-wise. Solid. So hopefully that'll make them happy. And then what is going on here? Did you miss your last feeding? Making sure all the right people are doing their things. Oh, absolutely not. Who's on the crab? No. Yeah, why are you feeding when you're supposed to be... What? She's supposed to be doing gift shop stuff, and she's out here feeding? Who do you think you are? Ooh, I will definitely have to check that out. What does he eat? Okay, yeah, they got that. Let's see. Alright, let's look at this boy. Dog. I feel like dog, fish are dying. Yeah. Eaten by lemon shark 7. Well, that's not great. So we're kind of just feeding... Yeah, we should get rid of the lemon sharks in here. Because, I forgot that they eat everyone. Lemon sharks, we'll put you... Oops, I sold the black tip reef shark. Did not mean to do that. Okay, we'll do that for now. Ooh. Dog, that is so trippy. There we go. This is the angle that I like more. Alright, so we got that. Okay, we need people to fix that. We gotta build a lemon shark area, which I do feel like we can do over here, but I will need to make this. Figure out what does a lemon shark like, so that way we can make sure we give him what he needs, right? Yeah. Alright, so he wants a curved tank. Okay, we can do that. And then leopard sharks will be eaten if we do. And then the nurse sharks are just annoying. Yeah, the nurse shark. Oh, I got rid of my tasseled wobegongs? For what? For why? Bro, can I put y'all in here? Will y'all be happy? We'll find out. They get eaten. Whoops. Oh, they don't have shelter, but that's okay. We'll put a bunch in here. Yeah, no, it looks super trippy when I was watching it. It did seem really cool. It definitely seems super trippy, though. For sure. Boom. What's wrong with you? Crab. Someone feed this man a crab. I'm concerned I have not seen anyone touch the crab here. Is someone not feeding stuff properly? There we go. Okay, that makes more sense. We're okay with it. We're okay with it. It's working. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. See, that's just like... Wow, that's like, some Infinity Train stuff. Oh my goodness. One of my kiddos had me watch Infinity Train. Which, I'm gonna fight him. Oh, gotta crack my back, dear Lord. Okay, these guys are just taking forever. I'm done with y'all. Good Lord. All right, let's see. See, Infinity Train was incredible if y'all have not watched that, but that was one that my little kiddo was so upset because he was like, they said that it's going to be the last one, and they want him to do more, but he only wanted to do this many seasons, so it's supposed to be this much. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of how it goes sometimes with TV, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, like, I agree. It can be very frustrating. He was really funny. I think about him often. I can actually put this over here. Let's see. They do need a rounded tank. And I'm trying to think here how I could do this. Because, like, this one I can do, can have, like, the one side like this. Oh, yeah, I could totally do it like this. Ho ho. Oh, yeah. Kind of. Wait a minute. Because if I can do it like... I need to find... Oh, hold on. We're on to something. We're getting there, baby. We're doing it. Okay, so now... Imperfect blue. Ooh. Okay, so if we do... Okay, so I need it to be like here. And then, because yes. Because then we can, ooh, hold on. Oh yeah, indeed. Okay, did not mean to sell that, but that works. And then we can do it this way. Nope, did not mean to sell that again. Oh, I'm goofing. Ooh, okay, so we need to scoot it a little bit. Let's throw this here since we threw the other ones there. That'll work. And then take this, pick it up and drop it. Pick it up and drop it. So much loot in this vault, I can't stop it. I'm gonna pick it up and drop it. Pick it up and drop it. 1,000. I'm on board with it. Because then we can sit that there, and then we can take this. Okay, so this needs to be for the lemon sharks. Okay, so yep, they'll still be able to squeeze by, and then they'll give me crap about it. They'll be like, "Why can I see the this and that and whatever?" And I'll be like, "I don't know why you're back there, bro." Okay, so we got that built off. Now we just need to get this. We just need to do like that, and then like this. And then like this. And then we will put the lemon sharks put 3 in there for now. Should work. And then we'll see if we can put any friends with them, but we'll find out. It's a whole debate. So we'll start with one of these, and then we'll do one of these, but we might have to squeeze it over there if we need anything else over here. Well, actually, because yeah, that can work. So we got that there, so I can put something in here too. Ho ho. So I guess the water. Wait, so I guess the water quality is good then. So is water quality fine? Does not complain about the water quality, so that's good. Okay, I'll take it. Not gonna question anything at this point. I also just realized I need to put a door there. There we go. Then come out the tunnel, see a staff door immediately. Perfect. All right. So there we go. We got that. And then we need to put... Is that really all they need? They just need that? I don't believe you for a second. Yeah, what else do you need? You need temperature. That's what I thought. I'm like, I feel like I'm being lied to. Wow. That still wasn't enough. It's upsetting. There you go. So that'll work great. And then let's just throw some food there, so then that way they have that. Perfect view. Absolutely. If they don't like it, that's their problem. Maybe they shouldn't be so greedy. Did something get bigger in here that, like, they need, like... Yeah, they don't have enough water quality in here now. What in the world? Nope, not you. You all do not get out of my way. Start yelling at people. You move. Alright. Boom, there we go. Oh, the lobster grew, that's why. Hello there. Oh, I've read rugby. My goodness. Very nice. Oh, stretch. Good lord. Good stretch, good stretch. Oh. I need more crab here. That might be part of the problem. Yeah, these guys are content with whatever. One through 36. Okay, let's see. They're gonna grow. Yeah. I read Ruby after. I got it. Let's see. I don't think the leopard chart grows. Yeah, I didn't think so. Did somebody need my tasseled wobbegongs? I thought I put 3 in there. Wow. Yeah. Tragic. Alright. How big does a wobbegong get in this game? 44. Alright. Put those 2, and then we'll put some shelter in here, and then they'll be content and happy and great. There we are. See, now they're nice and happy. And let's put some decorations for the folks at home, right? Side profile. Whee! Alright. And then, yeah, they can squeeze by there if they want to. They can come through and look. See, it works. Then we can, like, trap a bunch of people in here. What else grew in here? What in the world? It grew, it grew. Oh, that's why everything's growing. Alright, I feel like I should throw... I'll put leopard sharks in here, I think. Can I? Actually, I could put nurse sharks in there. Because I don't think they need a whole... Let's see. If we do like a deep wall... Let's see. So if we do this... I feel like if we put... Let's see. I'm curious. Because I feel like this is not enough space. But I feel like this game does not care about that half the time. So... maybe we will be okay. Alright, so see, he's tiny for right now. But we put a bunch of rocks in there. And then we just need what has 10 rock. I actually need 11 rock, but this has 11 rock, so we can throw that in there too. There we go, so now it's got enough rocks. But now we just need the temperature and everything else right. Let's see. Okay, so that should all be good. So now let's find out. Bye, have fun, Lovey. Goalie's going for a walk. Booyah. Alright, there we go. And let's see if that will be enough space for him. I think it will. Look at him go. He's being a happy little nurse shark. I do really like this one. There's crabs and starfish and cuttlefish. Very fun. Oh yeah. Oh, we're out of balloons. That's fine. Who's my gift shop attendant? Well, I guess everything's full. I feel like I just need to yell at them for something, and I don't know what. There's nothing to yell at them about. I'll find something. How dare you! Yeah, everything's pretty stocked there. Alrighty, I'll take it. So I'll throw the... I didn't throw crab in here. What a fool. Okay, real quick while this is doing that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real fast. I will return. Alrighty. Well, let's see. So, okay. Waiting for these guys to grow. Are they all still there? Yeah. Cool. I was like, did y'all eat each other bad? Don't do that. If y'all don't save my corals right now, I'm on screen. Rah! Yes, here is your son, Mingus. He currently has an angel shark living inside of him, but that is okay. Oh, he likes it. Oh, yeah. I'm not upgrading none of y'all. None of y'all get upgraded. Runs in the family. I understand. That makes sense to me. Man, look at him go. Luckily, I don't think too many things need the... Green's a little bit slow, but that's okay. We'll take it. I swear, it's like, I wish they would let you, like, have someone, like, double team it. Like, multiple people can go, like, clean stuff or whatever, but... You just don't have the time, and I don't get why. He's, like, literally just inside a rock. Oh, he's moving slowly. Nice. Why does this guy look like he's doing something sneaky? Trying to break in behind the scenes. I see him. See, we got a little wobbegong, so a little lemon sharks. Okay, we got a little bit of growth. Look at all these guys grew together. Good! That's what I like to see! Alright. I still need to play the new Oblivion remake. And of course we got Frankie Bob over here. He's got a spike going through him, but like it's just like an intimidation factor. And then he's smacking the crap out of a wolffish, so... Good stuff. Then our leafy sea dragons. And our seahorses. Little pufferfish living in his little coral world. Then we got some cuttlefish, some crabs. All good stuff. We can't forget about the tunnel. We got some sharks in a pyramid. That's how they do. Got a lobster, some other lumpfish. This tank's very colorful. Then of course we got the biggins over here. Ooh. We got an eel, got some lionfish. But it's all good stuffs. Absolutely. I think I'm very low energy, so I think I'm gonna probably wrap up soon because I'm just getting tired. We'll find out. Ah, I'm in space. Oh yeah, I should have seen that coming. I keep hitting a different button to rotate. And it's like I've been playing Planet Coaster or something. Set that there for now, because then I can do... Not mean to sell that. But let's see, what if I do this? Okay, so that solves a little bit, not a lot. And then they should still be able to get up there. There we go. That'll solve a lot of the problems. Let's see. I'll try to go for a little bit longer, see if I can hit the 3.5 hour mark, and then wrap up there. Let's also find out, can bro get down? It's looking like he can't. But it's also not telling me here that they can't get their food. It's fun. I go for a while and then all of a sudden I just hit a wall. I feel like once I move, everything will just go back to the energy levels and everything will get back to normal. It's just there's always like something like, I think it's like stress related, which isn't like I'm saying I'm like super stressed or anything, but of course moving is stressful. And then work is just hectic, but once I get through this chapter, it should be a lot a lot easier and a lot more consistent. All right, let's see. Can they still get up there? I think they can. Yeah, they're good. All right, cool. Oh yeah. There's usually a lot more rambling when I've got more energy, and I need to find like I'll have to look at my games and see which ones I can do really high energy levels with, but also not like raging. I'll eventually play like some sort of rage bait game on here, I'm assuming, but for right now, that's not the goal. Whee! Zooming around. It's like I also trying to figure out. Oh, what in the world? His tail's like out the tank. Oh, yo, he's helicoptering. Let's go. Helicopter, helicopter. Hello, Kazzy. How are you? Let's see. Are there any stupid decorations I can throw out in the open? What if I want to put that there, though? Boo. Can I put rocks? Nope, rocks need to be in water, too. The worst. Just make it so that people can, like, drive a wheel while staring at fish. I did also look recently. The only other thing I'll need to do to get affiliate will be, I need to get the 9 followers, and then I need to stream 7 times in a month, which I usually hit about 4 because I do Saturdays, so I'll just have to, like, do a couple, like, 3 extra days. Oh, no. But that'll be easy enough. We can always do that. I am planning on trying to get another episode out of the podcast this week. I just need to do the research for it, which is great. So I will look and see what I can figure out on that front for you guys, because I don't think... I need to figure out if I'm going to do... I think it's shark safety news time, I believe. Whew. Because hopefully, if we do shark safety and news, we'll probably adjust it a little bit, see what's going on. No, what do you mean? Help them. Save them. It's getting cold. We'll have to find out. Hopefully they'll get there in time. Oh man, everything's falling apart over here. In my professional opinion, now is the time to panic. This one's always telling me something's wrong. It makes no sense. Kenny might have left. I'm not sure. I haven't seen Kenny in the chat in a little bit, but he also might have gotten busy. I was like, y'all better not be killing my corals. Yes, I believe that is correct as well, Bingus, now that you mention it. Nope, apparently there's still 13 I haven't read. That's crazy. Tragic. But understandable. Now look and see. I'll definitely probably I think I'm gonna send out a poll. I'll run another poll and see if what people want to see next week, so we can try and run that. Which next week it'll be May. Crazy. Yeah, I was gonna wrap up soon anyway. My goodness. Okay, well, I think I'll end there because I don't know what else to do with this game. But I will look and see. I'll run a couple polls this week and see what you all would like to see both on Instagram and on the Discord. So keep an eye out for that, and we'll see what we can get set up for everyone. Of course, thank you all for watching. You all take care. Get some good sleep since y'all are like forever ahead of me. And I will keep you guys updated with how things are happening. Take care of each other, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.